My name is Marielle. Welcome back to another one of my movie reviews. This week for Shocktoberween, we're going to talk about horror movies that didn't quite hit the mark. Have you ever seen a horror movie that was just too silly to take seriously? I have been waiting a long time to trash the 1998 remake of Psycho, so let's get started. Psycho is a 1998 remake of Alfred Hitchcock's 1960 classic. After embezzling money from her boss, Marion Crane skips town. Finding a solitary motel on the side of the road, the owner introduces her to the place and its terrible secrets. Talk about movies that didn't need to be remade. When I first heard about the remake of Psycho, I actually thought that it was a joke. Other than different actors and being filmed in color, the remake of Psycho copies everything from the original. Why they did this? I'm not sure. Whether anyone cared about the success of Psycho, let's talk about the strange casting choices. During filming, the cast watched the original Psycho copying the same movements and delivery of dialogue. Clearly, they weren't given a chance to instill their own rendition. In the past, I have given the late Anne Heche flack for her performance as Marion Crane. Now that I think about it, she failed to receive better direction. She was a good actress. Mirroring most of the mannerisms of the late Janet Leigh, Heche wasn't given much freedom to conduct her own interpretation. Okay, I have come around more to Vince Vaughn as an actor. Regardless, he was not the right actor to play Norman Bates. Vaughn was too intimidating in both appearance and line delivery. However, he did his own interpretation, which I never noticed until my most recent watch. I love Julianne Moore's performance. Moore should have been cast as Marion. In contrast to Lila in the 1960 film, Moore made Lila aggressive, standing her ground. This is my favorite interpretation out of any of the characters in the remake. Until my most recent watch, I never noticed the new dynamic between Lila and Sam Loomis, played by Viggo Mortensen. It's funny how they want little to do with each other. William H. Macy was wonderful in his performance as Arbogast. He was the only one who felt natural in his line delivery. Save for his costume. The pacing works better in the 1960 film than it does here. It's so unnatural. To why Gus Van Sant remade Psycho, he commented, so nobody else would have to. Why? It's so weird how everything is the same, even copying continuity errors that happened in the original. However, not everything is the same. Sant added only a few creative changes, most of which involved technical aspects that Alfred Hitchcock had a tough time developing. During significant sequences, there are strange cuts to odd images that are totally irrelevant to the movie. And he cuts out important symbolism. The set for the Bates house and motel were remade. This looks more like a movie set than an actual location. Sant cut out a couple of scenes and changed a little bit of the script, but it's all the same old-fashioned dialogue that doesn't work in the 90s time period. The wardrobe is way too flashy and out of date. Sources say that the costume designer wasn't told that the remake was a modern update. If you're going to remake a film, why not make it completely different? The remake of Psycho had an opportunity to do a whole different story, but Sant refused that creative opportunity. I only recommend the remake of Psycho if you're really curious or in need of a laugh. My recommendation, watch the original Psycho. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on the remake of Psycho. Next time, we're going to be taking a look at The Fourth Floor, a funny dark comedy that is worth seeing. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel or to my Patreon. My name is Marielle, and this has been another one of my movie reviews.